So first of all, hello and welcome back to but the first patch rundown for 5.10. So we will be looking at every change, and I will be talking about it a little bit. What my predictions may be, what the changes will do or not do, and so on and so forth. So about the Pokemons, I cannot tell. I don't know anything because we haven't. There are no stats or something. But Alone Sandshrew, Alone Sandslash. I like more regional forms, so Galarian Zigzagoon and Galarian Linoon, also very nice. Oh, Obstagoon is also there, obviously. Dracozolt, Arctofish, Arctozolt. They are the fossil Pokemons from Generation 6 from is it 6 from Sun and Moon, so that's pretty nice. Cryogonal, oh, that's the Snowflower, I think. Snowflake, I mean. So more ice. So these are probably fossil, dragon, and electric or ice, respectively. So that's the big ice Snowflake. So we got Drumper. That's a dragon Pokemon. I think it was the Snoop Dogg Pokemon. Everyone was calling Snoop Dogg the smoking weed dragon Pokemon. So it's normal dragon probably. Scrap. Oh, Scrap is the Pokemon Big Wave got because he got to decide to be added because he won a contest? I think a challenge or something? The Wild Octillery Challenge. What do we got? Struggles, Dragalge is the evolution. It probably is Dragon Poison then. Oh, Dragon Poison would be interesting. A Capchu and Beartic, these are the Ice Bears. So we get a lot of ice, a lot of dragons as well. So many dragons, many ice Pokemon. And that's pretty nice because a lot of ice Pokemon could probably fix the consistency of ice. And more dragon Pokemon could also make a reroll dragon comp possible. And more fossil Pokemon means more fossil Pokemon. And I think these will be added as uniques, maybe. I will look at it later. The first changes to Pokemons. Electabuzz and Electivire are now electric, artificial, and human. Adjusted stat buffs. Oh, okay. So they are artificial and human now. Oh, okay. That's nice because Jinx and Magmar also were their respective type and human. So that's pretty nice. It makes the trio consistent. So that's pretty nice. Tyrogue is now fighting human baby. That's huge. That Tyrogue is also human now. So it will appear in human portals now. Not only fighting portals. So it makes fighting human even more consistent. Hisui Voltorb no longer appears in electric regions. Okay, that's that makes sense because Voltorb, Hisui Voltorb isn't an electric Pokemon, so that makes sense. Electabuzz human doesn't seem to have much overlap. Yeah, but it's overlaps with circuitry. That's something. Unless they changed circuitry. But just having like an option to put an electric Pokemon in your human fighting team could be something. Like as your 9th Pokemon, you have 8 human fighting, you have 8 fighting, 5 human. Put Electabuzz in, have an electric stone. Bam. 8 fighting, 3 human, 6 human, 3 electric. Would be nice. Could be something you could achieve. Also gives access to artificial in human teams. That could also be pretty nice. A Toxeline is now regional. What was Toxel again? Pretty bad. Oh, Toxel is the baby Pokemon, I think. Toxel is the electric poison Pokemon. Electric poison baby Pokemon. Okay. I mean, that's a nice change. Having more babies in regional forms, in regions, different regions. So not only Cleffa. I think it was only Cleffa. Payday nerf, base damage at 3 down, that's nice. It's a nerf to Psychic Human. Also AP scaling down is also nerfed to Psychic Human. So it's not as abusable. Meowth Persian gets a PP buff because their ability is nerfed. I'm here because of this nerf. Fixed rage cooldown and buff base attack instead of attacking post buffs. Oh, okay. So rage buffs the base attack now, and then you add your other stats on it. Okay. It's an understandable nerf because rage was kind of broken. Bite gets a buff, no longer cannot move during the effect. Okay, it moves, and it's always 200% of the damage it gets. That seems to be a good buff. Very sizable buff, even. Maybe it makes Bite good. Maybe a bit broken. We will see. But it seems pretty good. I mean, imagine this on a Snorlax now. Like, you beefed up your Snorlax, give it Bite. Seems pretty nice. Change Retaliate. Retaliate is dealing 100% of attack as special damage to the target, plus 1 additional attack for each fallen allied Pokemon. This makes Retaliate better, and also not as abusable with Psychic Human. Nerf Waterfall. Waterfall gets its shield nerfed, that's good. Flash, higher radius, and more seconds. I've never played Flash because I never got it. But it seems a good buff. Cut is also buffed. A very good anti-tank TM now. And bulk up, giving even more stats. Also pretty nice. All evolutions now have 100 max PP. That's pretty good. Makes it pretty nice. Evolutions now are probably considered as evolutions of Eevee. That means Eevee can hold Eevee Elite, and evolutions do not count several times for the same synergy when played together. Oh, okay, I didn't know this was a thing, to be honest. I didn't know this was a thing. Fixed spark ability targeting, okay. Nerf high jump kick, low punny, 40 PP. Yeah, low punny was still very strong. Many people were complaining that low punny is just a common now and not an ultra anymore. But its ability was still so good. It was one of the only reasons why fighting had a good chance in later stages of the game, because it could just PP drain the enemy. Rotom Drone is nerfed. That's fine. It was annoying. Chains Vice Crab. Oh, the Crabbies. During the Forcex, when both user and target are locked, user gains 100% of target's defense and special defense. Oh, that's interesting. That makes Krabby a very nice anti-tank tank. So you put it in front of the enemy's tank, or even Bruiser, and Krabby will get insanely tanky. Dino Line only appears in Dragon regions, okay. That's understandable. Ralicant gets nerfed, that's nice. Squirtle Line gets nerfed, that's pretty good. 20 damage less later on is pretty good. Also, making it having less defense and more special defense makes Blastoise not less tanky, but it's still good. So Blastoise nerf is fine. This should make water reroll less weaker. Nerf Sobble line. Sobble dealing less damage and needing more PP. Very good. So Sobble is now more vulnerable. So it needs longer to use its ability. It's just one auto attack, but one auto attack is a lot sometimes. And it deals less damage, so your backline unit in most cases does not get one-shotted anymore and not two-shotted. Ghastly. PP down, Nightmare Fatigue duration is lowered, but the special damage is also lowered, okay. But it will cast it way quicker. This is really good. That's a huge buff. That's a huge buff for Ghastly, but it will make Ghastly even more flexible again, I think. If you play Amorphous and are looking for another Amorphous unit and don't care about synergies, Ghastly is a good pick now. Because it can fatigue your enemy team very quick. Even if it's just for 2 or 4 seconds only, but that will make, for example, Sobble even slower. Because your Ghastly will use its ultimate before Sobble or the enemy carry in general. So that's pretty nice. That's a good buff. That's a very good buff. But also it will make it a way stronger unit in Ghost. So change dive. Shielding is buffed, but there is no AP scaling anymore. That's pretty nice. That's a good change. Katana nerf, that's good. Making it less tanky. That's good. It should be a damage dealer and not a tanky unit. And with the amount of healing Grass has, HP nerf is very good. Because it means it has less health to regenerate. Timberline, needing less PP, that's also pretty nice. Most of the time it just costs one time to build another pillar, and that hurts it sometimes. Cast form, getting more damage and PP. Cast form buff is good. Flotera is no longer Flora. That's pretty nice. Good nerf to Flora. Making it less accessible in grass teams, especially. So it's nerf to grass and Flora. And making it a better tank unit. And its ability way quicker. So the ability is doing something. Tapu Bulu, less tanky, that's also good. Lunatone Solrock, having less PP is also good. Is Solrock something? Oh yeah, here is another Solrock, okay. Base Sprout line is now a hedge Pokemon, also nerf to Grass and Flora, and it gets a massive buff, okay. That's also, again, a nerf to Grass and Flora. Very good, very like it. I like it very much. Even though I can't play Bellsprout anytime I want to. So I have to play babies to get my Bellsprout, but it's fine. Nerfing Beedrill a bit is fine. Buffing Politoed is good for water teams. Wigglytuff buff more HP, making it more tanky is also pretty nice. Buffing Grimmsnarl, yeah, this unit was very irrelevant, so making it a bit better, stronger is good. Especially because it's a dark unit, so its crits deal even more damage. Solrock buffing itself is very good. This is very good. So Solrock is now a solid unique that you can pick in fire, or even rock. It's a solid unique you can pick, because it buffs itself. And I see a lot of people in chat complaining about Bellsprout being a hedge Pokemon now. I think that's pretty nice, because Bellsprout is a very cool unit. It has one of the best abilities in the game. It locks your opponent, it deals a good amount of damage now, and heals a lot of... it heals a lot. Bellsprout is very good unit now. Okay, because Bellsprout looks weird. Okay, my chat is just superficial. That's all, okay. It's just superficial. So what do we have here? Comfy gets nerfed, only grants base stats of Comfy when held before any buff is applied. Okay, that's a reasonable nerf. That's such a good nerf. Nickit and Feeble need 100 PP now, so that's very, very important. So fucking good. I love it. Nickit, go to hell. That's a very important nerf. Dracofish is now Dragon Ice, is now Dragon Aquatic Fossil instead of Dragon Fossil Aquatic. And PP is lowered. Okay, that's a good buff. This is a nerf, but I think it's just, but it's fine because we got Tyrant. Oh no, Tyrant is also Dragon Rock. But not having a Dragon Fossil Pokemon is fine. It was too strong. But yeah, Dragon 7, Aquatic 6 is even easier now. Yeah, so Aquatic is now an easy achievable. You have always Aquatic 4 with this. Mesprit nerf. Remove AP scanning of charm duration for Song of Desire. That's nice. Because Mesprit sometimes had it like that. Your Pokemons were charmed for an eternity. For like really eternity. That's pretty nice. There are new Dragon Fossils. Yeah, yeah. This nerf is, this change is probably because some of the Pokemons here, of these three, one of them could be Dragon Fossil, but they are all Dragon Fossil and some other shenanigans, so... But I like it anyways, so... Probably they are all Dragon, Synergy, and Fossil. So they're unique Synergy, like Ice, Electric, and Water or something, and Fossil. Nerf Field Speed Boost. I mean, okay, fine. I wouldn't have nerfed the Synergy itself, but the Speed Boost is fine, I guess. It's the part of the Synergy I don't mind that much to be nerfed. I mean, it's nice to have more, but it will not change that much in the strength of the Synergy, I think. Nerf Grass free healing from 7 to 5 every 2 seconds. That's pretty nice. The Grass nerf is good. It's exactly what it needs. So Grass is not that good early on. So it has a clear weakness early on in the game. So making it more... because Grass should be a mid-game Synergy, and it was too strong early on, and that shouldn't be the case. So that's nice. A fire attack bonus is now on attack and no longer on hit. That means it will trigger even if the attack is dodged or blocked. That's pretty nice. So fire attack bonus, it's better to gain. So your Pokemons are stronger now. Yeah, and it will trigger, Choice Scarf will trigger it. Which we see here. Choice Scarf was changed to additional target hit can now suffer from on-hit effects. Oh no, it's can't make fire anymore. Because it's on hit, not on attack. So the on attack fire buff isn't triggered with Choice Scarf, but the on hit burn buff, burn debuff is triggered by Choice Scarf. So that's pretty good. I think if it was on attack, then the fire buff could be, or if it still was on hit, it would be too much. So let's see, upgrade, Megmarizer, Electrizer effects are now on attack and no longer on hit. That means they will trigger even if the attack is dodged or blocked. And that's pretty nice. That makes upgrade better now. So upgrade is way, way better now and is very good with fire now for a ranged unit. And yeah, like someone said, Poison can now use Choice Scarf. Very good. It's very good. And also Ghost. If you have a ranged Ghost carry, you can put a Choice Scarf on it. And it will silence everyone, left and right. So that's really, really good, I think. Smoke Ball triggers at 30 HP now, so it's earlier. So the blinding effect is only on enemies. And the status is only for 4 seconds. And it's not permanent, but okay. So Smoke Ball is more intuitive to use. And more beginner friendly now. So I think people will maybe build a Smoke Ball more often. Because its utility is way, way better than before. I liked Smokeball before, and I like Smokeball now as well. So it's still a good item. It's an even better item, let's say. Silk Scarf is buffed. Shield received by 50%. Ooh, the shield is very high now. These are this is an artificial item. So it's the normal artificial item. So for the normal synergy. So that's pretty nice. Buff Metal Coat also gives +5 defense. Okay, that's a special defense. That's nice. Dynamax Band is nerfed by 50. That's also very nice. Repeat Ball no longer gives guaranteed synergy in shop. Instead, it gives a free shop reroll every 2 rolls. Instead, that's once AP per 2 rolls, 1 attack speed, and 2 shield per roll. Okay, so you can even pivot with Repeat Ball now. So you can put Repeat Ball on carry units even, like a carry frontliner, and just roll your shop down, and it gives always just rerolls. That's pretty nice. Yeah, these are artificial buffs. I think also for the 2 less strong items, so that's pretty nice. Also, artificial normal is more desirable now. Uncommon and common percentages in shop have been adjusted for level 4 and 5. So commons are less likely and uncommons are more likely, so that's very, very nice. So reroll comps for 2 costs get better, and reroll for 1 cost get worse, and that's pretty nice. So we will see less of like water reroll last patch. It is nerfed, Pathway is nerfed in general, but also the chance to get there is also nerfed. Same goes for Chimchar or like Infernape, Lone Raichu. So that's pretty nice. And a higher chance to hit 2 costs. Also pretty nice. You still want to go level 6 to roll for your 2 costs, but you have a higher chance to hit your units on the way to level 6. That's very nice. Also, maybe level 4 is also a good spot to roll down for 1 cost and 2 costs now. You might consider that as well, to roll for 1 cost, 2 costs. For example, in Dragons, you can roll for Charmander and Bagon at the same time. If you want to play Dragon Flying at level 4, you have a good chance to hit both. So UI, regional Pokemon are now ordered by rarity in tooltips. That's pretty nice. Divergence evolutions are now shown in Wiki under Pokemons. That's very, very nice. Added refundable checkbox filter in collection menu. Okay, I have to look what it does, but that seems to be a good quality of life change. Added a surrender confirm model when leaving the game before the end. That's very, very nice, because people will less likely leave, and if they leave, we know they don't like to play the game if they are not ahead. Synergy overlap filter in Wiki Synergies, that's pretty nice. So we can click on human fighting and see every human fighting Pokemon. That's very, very nice. Added show evolutions filter, so we can also see all the evolutions. So if you go, for example, on Trapinch, click on show evolutions, you see, oh, Vibrava is also, so Trapinch is a bug ground, which evolves into a dragon bug ground. Pretty nice. Very nice change. Improvements to Team Planner, double clicking or right clicking a Pokemon adds it to the first empty slot found. Very nice. Added synergy overlap filter, that's very nice. So this filter is added. Show evolution filter, this filter is added. Show only available at picks regional Pokemon filter, that's also very, very nice. So you don't have to click onto your team planner, pick your Pokemons, click out of the team planner, look at your regional and add picks, and then click into it again and do it several times because you forget what you have and what you don't have. Very nice change. Bugfix, yeah, it's just stuff. Increased allowed game reconnection time from 3 minutes to 5 minutes. Okay, so if you ever disconnect, it will take, you have more time to reconnect. Refresh key shortcut is now flooded to minimum 300 milliseconds before the next refresh, to prevent accidental double refresh. That's pretty nice. New title Annihilator gets Annihilate. Okay, that's a nice achievement. That we going to hunt sometime. So now up to the new Pokemons that were added. So first of all, regional form, Lowland Sandshrew. So let's go on alone Sandslash. Which ability does it have? It has increased the user's special defense by 5, then deal special damage equal to 10, 20, 30 plus the user's special defense. So it's the ability that also Walrein has, is it? Yeah. So it's the opposite to Sandslash's ability. Sandslash has, it gets defense and deals special damage. And Sandslash gets the special defense. So defense, special defense. Also, it's Ice Steel, so it synergizes well with Piplup. Oh, that's interesting. So you play Piplup and Sandslash, and you have 2 Ice, 2 Steel. Pretty nice. So, what else? It has 13 attack. Let's compare it. It has the same, okay. So it doesn't have, like, crazy amounts. No, it's okay. It has a good amount. Very low PP, so it's basically another counter for special attacking teams like Water or Psychic. So Sandslash and Sphere together are a very good combination to go against these special attacking teams with your special defense. And that's very nice, and also it's dealing true damage, which can be very devastating. So that's very, very nice. So next up we got... So we have Galarian Linoon. Which ability does it have? Slash. Deal damage to the target with increased crit chance ratio, can crit by default. Okay, it's just the Slash ability. It's Dark and Wild. There are a couple Dark Wild Pokemon, so that's very good for Dark and Wild teams. It's a very strong Pokemon, but it can even evolve. It's a new regional Pokemon because it's Galarian. And it has good defense stats, to be honest, and good attack. Also very low PP. And this Pokemon can cook. This is very strong, I think. But it evolves into Obstagoon. Obstagoon gets the ability Obstruct. Protect the user, becoming invulnerable for several seconds. Any attack received during this time will reduce the attacker's defense. Okay, interesting. Interesting. This is kinda a rock counter for dark teams and wild teams. Not a dark rock, yeah, a rock counter for these teams. But it also has sound synergy, so it can be an interesting tank in sound. Also, general, very interesting tank. There's something there to be cooked with. Yeah, the Obstagoon ability is very, very good. And yeah, protect for 4 seconds, very, very strong. And during that time, reducing the attacker's defense. So imagine having Obstagoon in the middle of the enemy team, it being attacked by everyone, and reducing all the defense of everyone. And Wild, Sound, and Dark love it. They love it if the Pokemons have less defense, because they are attacking AD teams. This is a very, very nice unit. Up to the next Pokemon. Cryogonal. I don't know how to pronounce it. So it deals, let's see, a Freeze Dry. This 70 AP plus 200% of the user's special defense or special damage. Oh, that's crazy. If target is KO, it explodes and throws sharps at adjacent targets, dealing 40 plus 1 of the 150% of the user's special defense or special damage. Woo. It's a free range. It's a carry Pokemon for the Ice Amorphous for Ice. Oh, that's ranged Ice carry. That hard hitting. That's very, very strong. It has 8, so it's 16 special defense, so 16 damage. No, plus 200%. So it's times plus 100%. Yeah, plus 200% is 8. It's 16, so it's 86. Cryogonal. Okay, we go with a Cryogonal then. By dealing like close to 90 damage or 200 damage. I mean, if with the synergy buffs, it's probably around 100 damage without any items. That's pretty standard, but KOing someone dealing additional damage, and even with ice, you can boost this number like crazy. That seems pretty good. Pretty nice. Does the second half trigger Pokenomicon by Cryogonal? Yes, yes, it does trigger Pokenomicon because it's special damage. And every special damage the units deals triggers Pokenomicon. So that's why Blue Orb also triggers Pokenomicon. And now we go to Dracozolt, Dragon Electric Fossil. Oh, and another Dragon Electric Pokemon. That's pretty nice for Zekrom player. Attack defense. Is it something different? It's the same. Okay. So it has the same stats as Dracofish. Okay. Deal 80 special damage, 160 special damage if the target has more than 40 PP. That's interesting. That's an interesting ability. I don't know how strong it is, but that's pretty interesting at least. You maybe wanted to run to the opponent's Pokemon a bit later, but that's pretty nice. Okay, this is an electric ice fossil. Okay, Arctozolt. So this is not a dragon Pokemon, but it has the same stats as Dracozolt and Dracofish. So Arctozolt, it has Thunderfang. Okay, that's a decent ability. 120 damage, paralysis. That's fine. It gives it makes it possible to play something like Electric Fossil maybe, or Electric Ice. I mean, but it's still a good unit in Fossil Ice, which is pretty interesting. Of course, we got this fella, Arctofish, which is also an ice fossil Pokemon, and also water. Okay, so it has Ice Fang. Okay, it freezes the Pokemon. Nothing special about it, but it makes fossil ice a very viable strategy. Because you got 1, 2, and 3 fossil ice Pokemon, and that's more than enough to play it. We got Beartic, Kapu and Beartic. Beartic, Frost Breath. But also Cold Breath, dealing damage to enemy in a 2-cell range in a cone in front of the user with 50% chance to freeze. Can crit by default. Oh, it can crit by default. So this Pokemon wants to have a lucky egg. Also, it being ice, field, and aquatic is pretty nice. So field now Delibird doesn't feel that bad anymore, because you get another ice Pokemon to play with it, and this guy, and you can have like a lucky egg duo now. That's pretty fun. The stats seem to be decent. It doesn't seem to be too strong or anything. Let's compare it to here, this guy. Yeah, it's pretty similar stat-wise. A bit less tanky. But yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, you can play it with Glaceon as your third units, yeah. So 3 Ice Field Pokemons now. That's pretty good. Scribble, Dragalge. So okay, we have Dragalge here. It's a Dragon Poison Aquatic. Dragon Poison, pretty interesting in combination with Eternatus. So you have now access to 5 poison in Dragon. So that's interesting. Also, it's a ranged Pokemon. Also pretty nice. Ranged poison Pokemons are always very, very deadly. So you can play 7 Dragon, 5 Poison, and 3 Amorphous now. With, or can you? No, Nihilego is also legendary. Okay, you can't do that. Oh, no, you can't. You can do it with Grimer. Okay, no, there's something you can cook there. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff you can do here. That makes for a lot of interesting Pokemons. Oh yeah, Dragalge, Naganadel, Eternatus could also be something, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can cook with it. Also 13 attack, is it? How much is 14 attack for ranged? It has just 11, so it's pretty good. Seems to be pretty decent. Oh, here, you can compare it with this. Okay, 12. Yeah, Dragalge seems to be good. Throw Spray of Waste on... Also, it's a unit you can roll for in Dragon if you want to go strong early Dragon board. So that's also pretty nice. And also you can now play 7 Poison with 3 Dragons in it very easily. So you can splash other synergies into your Poison team and discard like the bad Poison Pokemons. That's pretty nice. That's very, very nice. It's more flexible now, poison. It also makes the poison aquatic Pokemons a bit stronger. Yeah, there's a lot. Dragulch it's a sleeper flex Pokemon. It's very, very good. I don't think it's sleeper because, but it's a very good utility for represented Pokemons. Throw a spray of waste on the target and adjacent enemy, dealing special damage, inflict poison. Okay, so that it got Sludge Wave. Good ability as well. Grandpa, it's a Dragon normal. So we got another Dragon normal Pokemon. So let's see. How do we think about Drampa? Drampa gains I mean oh, it's a ranged Pokemon Drampa. Okay, ranged 10 attack. Isn't that a bit low? That's a bit low, yeah. Okay, it has the same attack as a Chimchar. Okay. But it's pretty tanky. So, but let's read the text. The passive is gain free ability power each time a Pokemon is affected by its ability. Okay. Dragon Pulse. A shockwave from the user's gaping mouth deals 20 damage to the target and adjacent enemies. The shockwave then reverberates through the enemies. So it it bounces. That's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. So you want it to cast a lot of times its ability. Like Pokenomicon is crazy on it, obviously. We don't have to think about that. So Pokenomicon is crazy. You probably want an Aqua Egg on it. And because you play Pokenomicon and you want more mana, you play Blue Orb. But instead of Aqua Egg, you could also play Mana Scarf, boosting its attack a bit. That could be a very interesting Pokemon. Like Dragon Normal is kinda, I don't know what I think about it. But it also gives access, like, to some interesting comps. Because you can just slot in any normal tank, maybe, if you like to. And that could be a good thing, like Harpini or something. But yeah, that's pretty nice. And I think that's all the changes. So if you enjoyed the patch rundown, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.